Hello, welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK. Tulips. In January, earlier in the year, it's now April, I planted out these tulips in the green, and I thought it would be nice to just give you an update on the results. Now, just to give you a bit of a backstory, these are last year's bulbs, and I dug them up last October, November, and I dried them out and I stored them in a cool, dark, dry place over winter. Now, in theory, ideally, I think you're supposed to plant tulips at the back end of the year so that they can come up early in the spring and flower. As usual, I left mine a little bit late, so I didn't get these into soil until about January, and I think it was late January. And the soil I used actually was molehill soil. So anyway, I got them in the ground in the green, which basically means that they'd already started sprouting green tips. So they'd already started growing. They were using the carbohydrate within the bulb to start growing. That's sometimes useful because it gives you a really clear idea of which end is up. So I planted these in molehill soil in these tubs on either side of me, about 2 or 3 times the depth of the bulb. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but they did start sprouting about a month after I planted them. And now, as you can see, I've got lots of beautiful deep purple tulips growing up. Now, there were 2 colours, and I note that I've only got 1 colour here. Does that mean that all the other colours have failed? Or does it mean that these ones here that have not opened yet are going to be that second colour? Well, we'll wait and see. Only time will tell. But the point of this video is to give you an update on these beautiful tulips, reassure you that number 1, you can use last year's bulbs and you will get flowers, and they will be true because those are the colours I dug up. And number 2, you can plant them relatively late. Now, I've got a friend who told me that she planted her tulips in March and it just delayed the flowering period. I'm very pleased. I think they look wonderful, especially with all this beautiful water. We've recently had rain, and the rain droplets have landed on the leaves and created a beautiful lush green effect. There we go. A bit of an update on the tulips. I will have been giving you some close-ups of these tulips whilst I've been talking. Planted in the green only 3 months ago. Last year's bulbs. So I've got double the value, double the bang for my buck out of my tulip bulbs. Now, will I get a 3rd year? It remains to be seen, but I'll follow exactly the same process. Back end of this year, dig them up, dry them out, take all the soil off, put them in a cool, dark place, and then I'll replant them. And hopefully, we might get 3 years out of these tulip bulbs. See you soon for some more tulip adventures. Bye for now.